really great games here. We had our Kearsarge doubleheader again. We have this every year. Always starts off on the road, or at least it has the past couple of years, where the teams are, both varsity teams are over at Kearsarge, and it comes back to Hopkinton early January, so that's where we're at right now. Both Hopkinton teams with really close wins. Girls game was first, 44-40, and just really good performances from both Shaylee and from Katie as well. Shaylee with 17, Katie with 12. Katie, I mean, what was it out there tonight that you just scored a lot of points? What was going on?
I think I've been taking it a lot all season, they just haven't been following. So I think they finally went in for me tonight, and it was nice, and it definitely helped us like get momentum. But yeah, I definitely drove more. I normally just take shots, but I'm glad I drove because I got my own rebounds and it worked out.
All right, so just overall throughout the game, it was back and forth. We weren't really sure because we had an overtime thriller here tonight. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. When you guys were on the end of a bad run instead of a good one in the moment, you were swinging back the other way. What was said with Coach Mahoney?
He was just telling us to keep our heads in it and stay confident. And like he kept telling us, like, we're the better team and you have to show it. Like, make your shots, play good defense, and like just keep up the confidence is the big thing he's saying.
Shaylee, 17 points tonight, all accompanied with really strong defense, winning a lot of the battles that you guys needed to regain possession, stop them, and get it back on the other end in order to force overtime and ultimately come away with a win. What has it been about your style that has adapted since you were a freshman to now?
Since a freshman, well, freshman year, my sister Callie on the team, so I kind of had to learn from her. But I think just like being a leader is definitely a key part. You just have to basically teach the younger people, and that's how you learn too. So it's kind of cool to kind of like come into the season with a whole different group and just see like kind of where we stand. And so far, it's kind of cool.
You have the departure of 8 seniors last year, Coach Roy, super great coach, and now you have Coach Mahoney and a very new group. A lot of girls moving up from JV last season, and some who were on the middle school team last year, now on the varsity bench or on JV, who could be swinging into some games. What has it been about this group that has enabled you to be undefeated still, 7-0?
Just that everyone steps up. Like, since we had people out today, everyone stepped up. Because that's just the key part, because no one can really say that is like top of like their kind of performance. Someone can have an amazing game or a worse game, and that can just prove like the game output, I guess.
Yeah, and then you also had, I mean, people were questioning you guys at the start of the year after you lost so much, and then entering this year, you had to prove yourselves, and I think you have again, but then entering tonight, no Keegan and no Liz, who are some of your top scorers regularly, and role players as starters and upperclassmen. I mean, what was said, because you guys knew you were going to be without them tonight, about who needed to do what in order for you guys to get this win?
Well, last game we also didn't have them, and we saw who stepped up, and we just knew that they could do it again. Definitely a harder game, that's definitely more competition, but we knew going into the game we just had to keep our heads in it, know that we can pull out with the win, and just believe that we could. So.
What was your favorite part about the game tonight?
It might be a little selfish, but probably the buzzer beater. Did not think that was going to be, but that was pretty cool.
Buzzer beater right before halftime totally shifted the momentum. You guys outscored them by 10 points in the second quarter after being outscored 11-6 in the first quarter. And then let's go to Will, because you had a similar story where it was back and forth, ultimately with the win by 1 point there at the end. Big part of that was your offense. They don't win without your offense. From beyond the arc, you were on fire out there. I got 6 threes for you, total of 18 points. Would you see it?
Well, honestly, I think that my threes were really due to my teammates. I mean, they hit me at the right time in the right spot, and I was just the one that shot it, and we're really finding ourselves as a team. So I would say that my performance was really my group effort.
Yeah, entering the night, you guys were averaging 46.83 points per game. I mean, you guys offensively last year, very strong with MJ and Will there as guards, and you didn't have them entering this year, so it's a big change for you guys. You guys have had some struggles offensively towards the start of the season, and we've noticed that. However, it seems like you guys were able to regroup over the holiday tournament and as well earlier this week against Hillsborough, and you continued the momentum into tonight. So what was it about that? break that really helped you guys figure things out offensively?
Well, I think that over break we kind of had time to get together as a team and look at our record and say we need to improve, and we all knew that. So we put aside like being selfish or this and that, and when we went to practice, every practice from now on has just been working to be a team and kind of work together because we're finding our identity now. So,
How do you work through being constantly doubled, whether it be you, Christoph, or Abram, who's in the meet, and if you're the only one of the bigs out there, they throw everybody on you and you have to go do another option?
Well, I mean, we've really been working on like our kickouts and kind of our transition points. So I would say that overall it's just kind of practice and you got to know the right things. So even if you're getting doubled, if you're in the wrong spot, you can always fix it.
What do you guys need to still adapt to do in order to have a successful second half of the regular season and make a good run in the playoffs?
I would say just continue doing what we're doing, work hard, and really put work in practice. Don't slack off.
All right, awesome. My final thing for all of you guys, I'm gonna make you say something nice about the other team. You watch the girls' game, and then you guys watch the guys' game. Say something nice about this team.
They have great teamwork. They pass to each other. They shoot well, and I mean, they're a real team.
What'd you guys see with Will? What'd you think of Will tonight?
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was awesome. It was awesome to watch and to cheer for.
Yeah, and we got really hyped when he made all those threes, so that definitely turned up that momentum.
6 threes.
Yeah. All right. Really good night in Hopkinton. 2 victories over Kearsarge. Great when you guys can always share the court and you have double varsity. That's part of the fun. All right. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yippee.